Okay, Florida Explorer here. We're on the other side of, this is part 2 of the, whatever the heck this structure and this little operation was, but salt or sugar or whatever it was. The lovely research assistant found something interesting on this side of the fence line. Big old deal with bolts sticking up out of it. Not as fat of bolts as the other, what we saw on the other side, but bolts nonetheless. And of course, every snake and its brother and its mother are out here, just waiting for us to make a wrong turn. Yeah, there's some pretty substantial bolts, but they're definitely not as fat as the other ones. So this was, who knows, these splits in between could have been used to heat something. There's a nut on that one. That's a big old honker nut. Very nice. Very, very cool. Be careful with that leg. And we're on the other side of these initial structures that we could see on the other side of the fence, but we couldn't see on that side. I don't know, I'm not ready to necessarily dub this mid-19th century, but at the same time you can't rule that out. This is definitely some kind of a mill operation. Yeah, and there's all kinds of indentations where they would have built fires and heated things. So it's certainly possible that it could be that. This is just incredibly cool stuff, I tell you. Very neat, very neat. Some sort of baking kiln operation. You can see from the top of this thing that there's a hole going down into it. What, honey? Oh, cool. Like that you could pick up and walk away with, I think? Oh, well, I see. Neat. Is it metallic?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. We're not going to hack all through the bush to get through there, but we got it photographed on the other side pretty extensively. And you can see from up here there's some holes in it. Be careful now. Everywhere we look there's screws. There's big, huge, not screws, bolts. Threaded bolts. And that's the only thing, I don't know, a bridge. Well, you know, a bridge, maybe not a bridge, but certainly maybe something that, because if you lift this up to this height and you look over directly to where the railroad bed was, it might have had something to do with that. But, I don't know. Joe said something about finding a mill here, so this could definitely have that potential as well. coming. I'm not sure that the age of these bolts, that's the only thing that makes me wondering about 18th versus 19th century technology. Those bricks are definitely have the potential for 18th or 19th century rather. And I should say 19 versus 20th century, not 18th. Certainly this would not be 18th century. This was still almost exclusively Indian land back in those days. Yeah, we've got these big holes, and what we've seen before in these operations, these mill operations, is these would be used to create fires, build fires in them and heat something, and these brick would have been used to line the pits. Oh, very cool. Oh, yeah. Excellent find. Excellent find. Okay, well, we can see here, whatever was cooked up here would have been meant to flow down this chute and into some sort of container, bucket, some sort. And of course that's not definite, it's just possible. That could also be an indentation to hold some piece of wood that would have gone, or even a piece of metal that would have extended over to another area. But these clues are certainly compelling in that everything is just so far spread out. And clearly these pits that we keep seeing, these big ass pits, are indicative of burning something. Heating something up. Hey babe, take a look at these. You're the bottle expert. I actually found something on my own that might... So that's just a... Oh, look at that bucket thing in there. Cool. Very neat. Let's go check that out. Turn around. Go the other way. Okay, well there's some kind of a bucket of metal. Me being a snakeophobe, we're not going to go down in there and find out what it is, but clearly that's tin, and that's what we see in a lot of these 19th century operations. LRA says she has found another one, so we're going to follow her to that. Excuse me. Oh wow, neat. Oh wow. Good find. Good find. Excellent. Clearly part of the operation. Who knows? Gas can, container can, kerosene can, some kind of can that held something. Very cool. Alright, well, this day's over. We're going to wrap this bad boy up. We're going to be out back at it next weekend. Explorer and the LRA wish you a well and happy week.